Hey everybody, this is Dave. Okay, so this video is going to be a start to finish video showing you how to download and set up all the components that are required with the ATS. There are a few different pieces. The good news is after you've set it up once, you don't need to do anything else. It just automatically sets up and starts up on its own. So the first thing we need to do is we need to load up a browser. We need to go to the Index Strategist, and then we need to copy in the link that is in the email that you were sent, or you can simply go to this here, ATS download page. The ATS download page will have a link right here, Algo Room. So just click that linked, and you'll see that the downloading system, or the zip file is going to be zip loading. Downloading. So now you can see there's some directions in written format, but this is the first thing that we need to do. So you can go ahead, close out the here we're almost ready. We're almost ready. Okay, so once this is up and running, go ahead and close your window. Okay, so now I have a zip folder. So what I want to do is right click on this, and I'm going to extract all this to a folder. You can change it to whatever name you want as long as you remember what it is. So I'm going to extract the Algorithm folder. So there's a series of different components. So basically the Algorithm contains the ATS software. It contains something called the MT API setup, and it contains the Trader View setup that you can use for your application. So the first thing that you want to set up when you're doing this is you want to set up the Trader View account. So you can either double click this. I've already put this into a previous directory right here. So the first thing you want to do when you start up your account is you want to run and set up the MT4 application. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the MT4 trading application, and we're going to let this start up and run. So agree to this, next, selecting download files. This is just an MQL5 platform. You can go ahead and get out of that. Okay, so once the platform is installed, it's a relatively quick platform install. So click Finish. So after you've set up, what will happen is that the Trade View will then start up. Okay, after you've loaded the MT4 platform for TradeView or whatever program you want to use, what you need to do is then either let it launch on its own. If it doesn't launch, then you can just simply go to your computer, launch the trade terminal for MT4. Okay, so what you need to do before you get started is you need to set up a demo account. So make sure that you're highlighting the top of the two options, TradeView Demo. Okay. You want to click and make sure that new demo account is selected. Okay, and then in this case you just want to add some kind of name in here. You know, add your email. Select 25 or 50,000. I would suggest that you select different at least 25 or 50,000, simply because one of the great things about this platform is that you can use the demo to do a lot of testing, different ideas, get yourself used to using the ATS and the different functions. So select this, check here where it says I agree to subscribe to different things, put a phone number in, and then click next. What will happen is all your information will then be stored right in here. You can see this. So go ahead now, click Finish, and close out the software. Okay, so we want to go back to our algo room window again. So this time what we want to do is we want to set up the MT4 API. So in this particular case, what we're going to do is double click the MT4 API. Now the reason why it's important that we set up the MT4 first is that the MT API is the bridge that we need to connect from the ATS into the MT4. So if we do this after we've set up the program, after we set up the MT4, it'll automatically install the EA that we use for this. So just follow the instructions, pretty basic, relatively quick. You're going to follow the MT4 API bootstrapper. It's going to take a couple seconds to install. Let it install. Okay, so now you're going to put in the MT API setup. Next. Click typical. Install. Okay, click finish. So everything is all done. Close out. Go ahead and close out these windows. So now what we've done is we've gone ahead and we've established the MT4 connection to the trade view. So now we can go ahead now and log back into the meta terminal. Okay, so now you can see that we've logged on. We've got trading charts in front of us. So then what we want to do is we want to click over here in the expert advisors and we want to unclick. Now, you want to check and make sure that the MT API is installed under the expert advisors. Okay, it's under the navigation section. So the next thing we want to do is we want to go to tools, we want to go to options. So this is to enable the DLL connection that we want to use. So you want to hit allow automated trading. Allow DLL imports, okay, and then click OK. Then what you want to do is, since we only primarily show euro and yen algorithms, just click on the blue bar at the top of the yen or the euro first. So I'm going to start with the euro. Then go down to the API, MT API, right click. Select the top option, top option, this is attached to chart. Up will pop up an expert MTI. Click the common tab. Everything looks fine. Just click OK. Then now repeat the same thing for the yen. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to select Japanese yen. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to attach to a chart. Common. Everything looks good. Great. So now what we've done is we've now connected the MT API to get information from the MetaTrader. So at this point, what we can do is we'll just reduce our chart a bit. I'm going to minimize that. So now we can go ahead and start the MT4 software. So highlight the folder, double click it to go down, and you'll see a program file called C#AT. Obviously not the most creative name, but this was developed by our in-house programming for in-house trading, so we knew what it meant. But basically this is the ATS Auto Trader. So just go ahead and double click the C#AT. You may get a Windows firewall authorization. You may or may not. If you get that, just click OK. The ATS will start up. Okay, so move your ATS off the screen, bring up your MetaTrader window. Now, if you've received they should automatically connect. So, and how we'll know as we connect is that you'll see at the top, that's the euro. So you'll see that the euro quotes are matching the euro quotes in here. So, in fact, you're now all set up. Your ATI, your ATS is now fully connected to your MT4, and we can now advance to the next stage, which is learning how to use the functions of the ATS.